Social conformity is behaving as one thinks that other people behave, or as one thinks that other people expect them to behave. This is often associated with adopting beliefs that one thinks that other people have, or pretending to share beliefs that one thinks are popular. Social conformity affects leadership effectiveness, since it makes intended followers do what their peers do, even if that is not what their leader wants them to do. One might follow a leader's directives just because she or he sees others doing so. For example, when wearing a face mask is mandatory or advised, an individual may wear a face mask just because others around him or her do so. Once she or he sees several people without a face mask, she or he may consider stop wearing a face mask also, thinking, which group do I want to belong to? Some nonconformists tend to go against the norm out of protest, others are individual thinkers who behave as they feel is right, regardless of popular thinking. Conformists tend to regard nonconformists as obstructionists. Social conformity tends to be limited to the social group of which someone is part or to the social group someone wants to be associated with. Social conformity attitude can be affective, facilitative and/or assertive. Affective social conformity. Someone may conform to perceived behavior and beliefs of a certain group because of likes or dislikes. Someone may behave a certain way to be liked or accepted by a certain group. Someone may behave to express a dislike for people outside a certain group. Facilitative social conformity. People may conform to perceived group behavior because it is easier than not doing so. Someone may find it easier to do what she or he thinks the group does, than going against it alone. Someone may like where the group seems to be headed and hitches a ride. Assertive social conformity. People may conform to perceived group behavior to minimize their own uncertainty. This is common when people experience lack of knowledge on how best to behave. Many people would rather risk being wrong as a group, than be right as an individual. This often leads to herd instinct. Being part of a group feels safer than standing alone. Social conformity is based on perceptions of social norms. Those perceptions are obtained from social clues, such as hearing other people within the group voice their opinions. Those who neither voice their opinions, nor express their views some other way, do not contribute to forming social norms. A loud, small minority can dominate in forming social norms. Dominating views are not always correct views, not even when the views are shared or adopted by a majority. Being right is not an outcome of a democratic process. Millions of people can be wrong. A single person can be right, even if billions of others disagree with him or her. Still, minority views tend to be prejudged as wrong views. How can this affect leadership? Social conformity and nonconformity can prevent people from following a certain leader into a given direction. The power of social conformity can be stronger than any power a certain leader has. This also holds true for the power of nonconformity. Group members with dissenting opinions may tightly hold on to their convictions. Someone who wants to lead others to a new situation may face strong opposition caused by dominating views that things should remain as they are, or that the chosen direction is wrong. Insecure leaders may conform to what they believe are popular views, hoping that this makes them liked, popular and accepted. Confident leaders may openly express their views and plans and try to get others to follow them in realizing those plans. Confidence or lack of confidence does not make views correct. How to deal with it as a leader? Determine the value of views by their content, rather than by their apparent popularity. Be prepared to reconsider intended strategies and tactics, based on their value. If it serves leadership effectiveness to change majority views, appeal on the cause of their opposing conformity, for example. Paint a realistic, appealing picture of the situation after the change, liking. Describe how the group will benefit from the future situation, facilitation. Familiarize the group with the future change by clearly explaining what will change, why, when and how this will affect each group member, assertion. To achieve this, a leader can tap into powers she or he has, for instance expert power.